No, Jova. This will get worse. It will.
I didn't even ask, actually. In fact, I haven't asked.
I know, but I'm just making sure.
Well, you know what they say, Jova, prevention is the best cure.
We knew you were thinking it.
Yes.
So now what?
We should be safe
Peace, tranquility, somewhat serene music.
Experience tranquility.
Anyway, everybody, I hope you're enjoying Galdo's presence because...
No.
What presents?
He's gonna die again.
Not die, but hold on.
Oh god. They're not gonna make him the damsel, are they?
Honestly, Jova, I would have preferred if they made him the damsel, because
it turns out he's a spy as well.
No. Remember, that wasn't the previous route.
Is he?
Here he's a good guy again.
Can he at least be a playable?
Yeah. Right now he's in the party, I think.
Right now he's in the party, so.
So he's not gonna get killed. He's not gonna become a damsel. What is he gonna get possessed?
Converted by the villain like Pride, I guess.
I'll just let you judge for yourself.
So this alley has snakes.
What I'm more
this dungeon always had snake.
What
I guess it's been a long time since
is
hey guys, we get to the Zawasa Plains again. Isn't it wonderful?
I'll admit
it's
been
nice.
Yeah.
No, this dungeon is always nighttime too.
I'll admit it's been such a long time we were here.
Why Galdo is managing to retain his memories now?
Hey, so Galdo, did you guys get
we're about to explain that. Didn't you notice, Teo? Zawasa Plains is actually the Soul Plains, but nighttime. Didn't you notice?
I had no idea what the heck had happened. Marissa went around getting as much info as she could, and we finally figured out we were in the past. But then those
Interesting.
Society people came out
Count to
of
10,
nowhere and
Wibbs.
grabbed me.
At least there's not the trumpet theme.
Yeah, and besides, Wibbs, you do know Canadian people do occasionally sound like this, right?
Made up of people devoted to the
I don't know. Something about this one just kind of irritates me a little.
But, I mean, it's how Canadian people talk.
Alright, we've already mentioned this.
Yeah.
I think I remember hearing someone say that earlier.
I've heard quite a few Canadians.
Okay, question. Why are they called a club when they're a justice society? Like, doesn't
that's just the thing, Jova. They call themselves the Justice Society, the Septarian Club. They have two different names, apparently.
It just raises too many questions.
Septarian Club makes no sense. You know, if it were a club, that would imply that you are not the main authority in town, but you're an exclusive gathering of members here and there.
Yeah, good question, Erin.
There's no point in thinking about it too hard.
There's no point in thinking about it.
No.
Sorry.
Up. No, game. You're not gonna get away with that writing because you always end up trying to explain stuff. The keyword being try.
Sorry, Marisa, you have fantastic boobs, but I'm not gonna listen to you because of that.
Exactly. I don't care how fantastic your physical features are, that cannot assuage the problem.
So we just need to progress further, okay.
But that's the problem too. See, instead of distracting you with entertaining characters or interesting stories too, or to distract you from the flaws like good stories do, this game only source of distraction is the boobs. So
and even then there's only really one pair there. I mean, no offense to Erin, but she ain't exactly.
You know what this is, Jova? Now that I say that, this is basically the Japanese equivalent of barbed wire.
Well, actually, Pedro, I'm gonna argue that barbed wire had a more focused plot than this.
At least the barbed wire ripped off Casablanca, so it knew what to do with source material.
And at least barbed wire could actually be funny on its own. Don't even get me started.
Ironically, though, but
come on. The forklift guy, Pedro.
I prefer Tank Girl on that front. Anyway.
Oh, so you're a fan of Lori Petty, eh?
More like of a comic, but yeah. What's up, Banger?
He's still sad about Tiara.
Oh, do you want to do another piecing contest?
Thinking about this world.
Oh.
Thinking how maybe this is all my fault.
What?
Your fault? Why would you think that?
Oh my god, the characters aren't blaming him for it either.
My wish created, right? Maybe because of how much I hated Dorfa.
Yeah, that is a good point. Yeah, remember, the whole reason these things even happen is because of him wishing shit and the goddess finding him.
Who are you?
The wind has been blowing just
okay.
Hi, psychopath. How have you been doing?
Also, so let me get this straight.
But it's okay, guys, because Tsunaka was able to afford a new outfit for him. So there you go.
Long time no see.
Long time no see.
So, so let me get this straight. The way the goddess works is that not only does she listen to what you wish with your mouth, you know, literally saying what you wish, but apparently she also scans your mental state of
More
being.
like your emotional state.
So here's my question. Apparently the reason for this is because Fang hated Dorfa so much, but didn't he hate Dorfa in the original Goddess route too when he wished that Tiara
But
could be
in that
back?
route, the evil god was not revived.
Oh yeah, that's right.
My guess is that these combined and created a mixed world or something.
Okay.
Basically, remember, we killed the Vile God before coming to this timeline, so as a result, there's no Vile God, so obviously Sherman has to take other methods.
And I guess, to be fair, Dorfa wasn't so much involved with Tiara's killing as far as Fang knew in the Goddess route, so...
Oh, look at that! Dwebs was right!
Wait,
Very
wait,
good,
wait,
Dwebs.
wait,
You get a
wait.
gold star.
Oh my god, he has... Oh my god, he brought a glass of wine?
This is James Bond villain.
In that she was a spy all along.
Not only that, he brought a glass of wine. That's what Madame Guard does.
Not just that, sorry, go ahead, Shiri.
To be fair, I can believe this because I don't know if Dwebs has seen them, but in a shopping center called M&S, they actually have, you know, you can get like ready meals and stuff. They have wine glasses with like lids that you can peel off and just drink them. Like
I'm not
plastic
sure
wine glasses.
I'm not sure I've seen that one in M&S's eye.
Yeah,
Also-
Sherman is trying to convert them to...
Also,
There's a bunch of those.
Notice
stashed
how
there.
I would like to point something out. Notice how now it's also Sherman who really wants us to drink that wine for some reason. So yeah, clearly there's something weird about that wine. Why does everybody want? Why do the bad guys want us to drink it so
it's a mind control potion, isn't it?
You'll see.
Either that or it's meant to purge people of something.
How is that order? I refuse to accept
Also, let me guess, Jackie is Sherman's sister.
No, she's Sherman's secretary.
Weird.
The sister is dead by this point. Remember,
Weird, she
Sherman
looks so...
killed her.
Weird, Jackie looks so similar to him that she looks like she could be his sister.
I agree. The hairstyles aren't exactly that different.
Again, Shiro, that's like I said, Tsunaku's not a very creative character designer, that's just the thing. Oh, by the way, Dwebs, question.
Yeah?
How many pounds do you think that new outfit that Tsunaku drew for him cost?
I'd say about
Oh goody, it's another battle that you're supposed to lose.
Don't you just love those two?
I'd
There
in
are
reference
just
to your-
too many in these games.
Well, let me guess,
in
we're gonna...
reference to your question, Pedro, I'd say about 20 quid.
Yeah.
I don't mind them usually in JRPGs they used to integrate story and gameplay in some specific elements, but this game revels in them.
What?
What do you think?
What the hell? Sherman.
I don't know, the sprite still seems exactly the same.
Oh no, don't tell me that the wine is the blood of a vile god or some shit.
No.
Oh, okay.
The wine is like
Boost them
some.
up.
The wine is like some strength serum.
You're wrong. I didn't want any of this. Power wasn't meant for a world like this.
No,
Basically, the Septarian Club / Justice League Society, whatever, is basically a thing that worships the goddess. However, what they do is they commit horrible acts in name of the goddess. So obviously, this is Naoko's trying to do religious cult.
So this is why they call it the...
commentary shit.
Where did they even get that idea from, though? Isn't the goddess supposed to be good?
Yeah, I guess it's...
Pajova, this is the evil goddess.
No, Galdo, please.
So what, he's gonna force feed him the potion or something?
No, he's gonna hold Sherman off so we can get away.
Do we
Really?
ever find out what happens
Hold
to him
on,
afterward?
hold on.
What?
A bomb.
What?
He's gonna blow himself up like Bomber Man.
Then why did you cry for help?
Of course, at this range, I don't exactly expect to get off easy myself.
Suicide bombing? Really?
Like, that's just lame. It's completely uncharacteristic from Galdo's side.
Is Galdo pretty much now the cameo guy? He's in it for like 5 minutes each.
No,
Guys.
Dwips. It's worse than that. He's the one that always shows off how crapsack the world is by him dying. That's essentially what this is.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, it's like Naoko hates this character.
Again!
Marissa's gonna vanish now, isn't she?
That's exactly my point, Dwibs, because This is not a spoiler, trust me. This is literally about what happened right now. Even though he does explode, Marissa still remains. So obviously Galdo's still alive. But very good, Liz. Very good observation.
Oh.
Ah.
So this is how the Great Sherman is undone.
I tell you, that wonderful cliche bad guy line. I bet it took Naoko a whole 2 seconds to come up with that singer.
So this is how the Great Sherman is undone. Undone by the book.
You may want to do something, Chucky.
I'm just a secretary. What can I do?
Chaos control.
Galdo left the party.
There you go, Dwibs. Galdo left the party. I hope you're happy.
You got blown up.
No.
Well, I figured you would like it. So now you don't have to listen to it anymore.
Now what?
So, oh yeah, that's right. We ran away.
She should be gone by now.
Exactly.
Didn't the
Dwibs,
game
that's
already?
Exactly the point. Surprisingly, no, he's not dead yet.
Didn't the game establish to us well in advance that when a fencer dies, their power goes down?
My guess is that the game is literally baiting you into thinking that he's dead, but it's giving you the subtle hint of the fact that he's still alive.
It's not even subtle. They're literally
That's not
gonna
subtle.
Yeah, not just what Joe
Oh,
said.
there you
also,
go.
Yeah, there you go. They're literally about to bring it up.
Silly me for thinking that this game may actually have a bone in it.
So essentially, Galdo has just been
Why
put.
do I even try anymore?
So Galdo has just been put on a. Oh wait, let me guess. The bomb sent them back in time, didn't it?
Teo, this game is incapable of subtlety. I figured you would realize by this.
Joe was prediction correct, Pedro?
I'm sorry, Joe, but could you repeat that?
They pulled the Batman RIP and had the bomb send them somewhere else in time, didn't it?
Well, not really.
In time, or it warped them someplace else.
No. We'll see where Galdo ended up.
So
it's
I'm
gonna
right.
happen a long time from now, though, so I don't really want to.
So I'm right. The bomb warped them away.
It didn't warp them away. It's more complicated than that, but don't worry. We'll see what happened to Galdo. Not now, though. It's gonna be like a few parts.
Here's the problem, though. It's a bomb, so either we're to assume that the bomb blew them up or the bomb warped them, because
No, but it's just Jova. What happened was, fortunately, we were operating on Looney Tunes logic.
We just drove over the sunset.
All that happened, Jova, is that in true 1940s cartoon fashion, Galdo just got a blackface as a result.
Anyway, so did he take Sherman with him at least, or so?
Well, the character is speculating that Sherman may still be alive as well.
Well, obviously, I'm just wondering, is someone gonna take Sherman's place until Sherman re-enters the picture?
Yes, there is going to be 2 new party members in this round that we haven't had before.
Game? That was clearly him speaking in his mind. Word of advice, you don't animate the characters' mouths moving when they're speaking in their mind.
The one time we're actually allowed. Also, Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World did this. Tales of Symphonia 2 did this better.
Anyway, you were saying, Pedro?
How charming, we're trying to think this is Tales of Symphonia.
Oh my god, they're pulling a Bioshock Infinite.
Actually, no, Jova. Essentially, starting from the Tales of Symphonia game, the recurring gag is to have wanted posters of the main party characters, but with the format faces.
Oh, I know.
The sequel does that as well. Basically, I was trying to follow up with Jova said, the one-time developers where you were actually allowed to not animate, and you decide to animate.
Lola! Yay!
Hey, one of the best characters!
Hey, Lola.
Oh, she remembers us too.
Turns out she also remembers us, yes.
And how the heck could they ruin her like you've been suggesting they do? I mean, she's the same Lola. They'd have to actually try to make her bad.
She sells information to the bad guys.
You know what? Don't say anything.
Very good, Teo. Very
All
good.
for the sake of
Okay,
money.
Teo.
I've seen The Last Jedi, Joe.
Teo.
It's predictable as fuck.
I don't want to hear you say anything about me accidentally predicting anything anymore.
What should I do at this point, Joe? But this game is like, it's not even an open book because the story inside is not worthy to be in a book.
Whatever. Let's see how she is now, at least.
What? It's not like I rip people off. They just sell people quality goods at a reasonable markup.
EA in a nutshell.
I'm not sure I see the difference.
Yes, EA, the same one who are now getting investigated by governments all over the world for trying to get kids to gamble.
Wait, really?
So, what do you want, Lola?
And of course, I expect to be compensated accordingly.
I figured.
Yeah.
If money is the only issue, that's a problem I can solve.
Uh-huh.
I've been saving up.
Yes,
What?
Marissa's now magically rich for some
I don't want
reason.
to ask, I don't want to ask where she's been getting money from, because the joke is way too obvious.
Yeah.
Well, considering it's this game, yeah, the joke is pretty obvious.
Do they actually make that joke?
No, they don't. They just say she's been saving up, and we're just supposed to roll, and we're just supposed to roll with it.
So
My
now,
guess is
wait.
the game couldn't really come up with a good excuse for why they would be able to stay in the inn. So, Marissa's been saving up money.
So let's
There you go.
see. So in the goddess route, the original route, it's Tiara, whose aunt owns the inn. In the second route, Sherman, of course, pays for everything. And now Marissa's the rich one. Wait,
Oh,
what are you
boy,
doing
what are you
here?
doing here?
Basically, since we cannot be in our original inn that we were, because, we're being chased by the SCWRM Club, we have to go into another hidden inn that's run by Momoe, Tomoe's sister.
This is
my family's home.
Notice how the name is, Momoe. She's basically Tomoe's
Twin sister.
twin sister.
Wait,
yes.
hold on.
I get it, guys, because that way they just can
Hold on,
recycle the
hold on,
sprites
hold
and
on,
the
hold on.
artwork, and it's the same thing.
But whenever we've seen Tomoe, she's just called store clerk.
They specialize in
Remember, Jova, when we select her shop, it says right there, Tomoe's shop.
Oh god, I thought that was just a name.
You actually just caught me doing
Oh my god, they have a brother?
Yeah, but we never see him.
Because we'd have to actually animate him now, wouldn't we?
I guess this will be our home base.
Not just that, Jova, but
Oh, isn't
tonight
that
we'd have to make an extra
convenient?
character.
Isn't that convenient, guys? She also has a shop here at this inn. Wait, hold on.
Also, gotta love how this inn looks exactly the same as the other inn, even though it's
Except
a
for that
different
one,
inn.
except for that one sign up there, whatever it says.
Restaurant.
Also, Pedro, you're telling me that the game. So basically, that means that if we wanted to do anything in the town before that happened, we'd be plumb out of luck, I guess. Since I assume we can't go to the normal places in the town now.
No, we can still go back to the town and do shit.
Oh, for God's sakes! And what's even the point of a secret inn then?
Because the game cannot do story gameplay segregation for the specific life, Jova.
Tell me, Pedro, can we also still go to Tomoe's shop?
Yes.
So,
Well, to be fair, Tomoe is in on the whole thing.
oh no, I get that, but what I mean is well, doesn't that, wait, does Tomoe and Momoe at least sell different things?
No, Momoe only handles the inn. Tomoe is the shopkeeper.
Hold on, but she said that there's also a shop in here, or was that just...
That's Tomoe's shop.
So Tomoe's shop is also an inn this entire time?
Yes.
Even though this looks exactly like the room for the other inn.
You're trying to imply that the game pulled this out of its ass.
Sure, you take this one.
Alright, we're doing
Oh,
Actually,
and I guess I'm just in time.
Basically, here's what happened. Basically, remember Tomoe, the incredibly annoying shopkeep who keeps insulting us?
Oh, yes?
Turns out she has a twin sister called Momoe, which allows the developers to recycle her sprite. And she has an inn, so we can hide from the SCWRM Club here.
That's right, Shuri. You see this inn that looks totally...
Also, Galdo exploded. Joe, but you recap, because...
Basically, Shuri, Galdo sacrificed himself by holding on to Sherman while having a bomb that he was apparently originally going to blow off while in the town square, even though he was crying for help, which implied he didn't have that plan. But
yes, he is. He really is that dumb, Lola. Sorry, Joe, go ahead.
Also, Shiroi, they pretty much revealed right from the get-go that Galdo's not dead because Marius is still there. So,
the next film, Galdo's not dead.
So essentially, they put Galdo on a bus, which is arguably even worse than giving him a heroic sacrifice death or making him evil. Oh, by the way, Sherman really wants us to drink some wine that he just happened to have with him out on the roadside that he pulled out Madame Guard style. I ain't even kidding. He pulled it out Madame Guard style. So now we're at this inn that again looks like the old inn, but is supposedly a different inn, but it's also apparently an inn that's built in Tomoe shop.
Oh my god, guys, a new background with a... Actually, no, never mind, it's the same background from the other doors.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Turns out we can still access the thingy.
We just haven't seen this place for
So basically, Shiroi, Tomoe is the store clerk we've normally been talking to, but now we have her sister Momoe, who is the exact same sprite, because twins, and apparently now there's also a shop in the inn. That's right, apparently Tomoe's inn, her Tomoe's shop also was an inn this entire time.
Not just that, Joe, but I'm also surprised that you didn't bring something up.
The fact that, we can still go around town even though we're supposedly being hunted.
Well, that too, yeah, but one thing that really baffles me is how...
Wait,
okay.
is this dialogue important since we're talking about the existence or something?
No. Basically, we're establishing that since Eren is linked to the goddess, that's why we can access this.
So here... Okay, go on, Pedro.
Basically, Tomori, up until this point in both routes, the Vile God and Goddess, has been doing nothing but insulting us throughout the entire game.
Maybe her
She's a
sister's
fucking
nice?
she's a fucking bitch. And all of a sudden, suddenly she's charitable for some
Remember,
reason.
Pedro, it's Momoe, her sister. I mean, yeah, remember, it's her sister Momoe who's okay with this. You know, Ace Attorney has had plenty of twin characters, but they differentiate them well enough. Oh, wait, different music for this area?
Yes.
Oh.
They could afford a new one, apparently.
So, so here's
Alright, I guess you can be Eren. Jova, go ahead. Man, what kind of idiot... Actually, that's
sorry.
me. Man, what kind of idiot gets himself caught and tossed into some creepy camp? Couple of dumbasses.
Who's he talking about?
You'll see.
I happen to know a certain someone who got himself caught and tossed into jail for stealing bread.
Bazing.
Riff raff.
Wow. There's all kinds of morons out there, I guess. I'd love to see what a doofus like that looks like.
That would be really stupid.
It's... laugh too, it's funny.
No.
Let's see. I think I had a mirror around here somewhere.
Fine.
This joke fails because it's so in your nose, like it's...
I mean, I guess they at least didn't flub the joke completely, but they just got a basic joke.
The problem is that they played it too straight, Joe.
Yeah.
They didn't really do anything with it.
I know.
Anyway, I thought we were recovered enough for that yet. They must be keeping him alive on purpose, so they wouldn't want to push him too hard. There you go.
So,
Joe.
you know, okay, look, I get why we're implying that Galdo's not dead because Marius is still around, but why are we assuming Sherman's just fine? Like, surely that must have done some damage to Sherman. Like, why are we implying that Galdo's now been taken prisoner? Who's to say he didn't run off?
He took a revival.
I can't believe I'm arguing. I can't believe I'm arguing about characters who clearly know that a character who pretty much blew off a suicide bomb is still alive. Like, oh, by the way, yeah, isn't that nice tension? Oh, wait, no, he's alive. Like, okay, I guess to be fair, they told us right from the get-go that a fairy goes with their fences, so even we would have known. But the game didn't even try.
Yeah.
No way. No matter how hard I worked, they wouldn't pay me, right? How would I endure that?
Hey, guys, you know what would have easily fixed that problem? Why not make it so that fairies don't always die when their fencers die? Or maybe add in a little loophole or something to try and keep attention?
I don't know,
just
Jova.
abused the shit out of that loophole,
that will
probably.
make the line between convenient and contrived very thin.
Yeah, but at least then it wouldn't make things so like a
Justice
waste.
Society
I don't
camp.
have something to say. Go ahead.
Yay. On your way to the Justice Society camp? That's where the Justice Society sends anyone who stands against the Justice Society. I tend to repeat that a lot.
I keep thinking it's saying social justice.
Okay,
society.
Tio.
I guess they're holding up there were some former Dorfa members there. Security is tight and only authorized people are allowed to carry the keys.
So Tio, at this point, would you... Oh,
uh,
no.
Yeah, anyway, go ahead, Jova.
So Tio, let's take account. Would you say that at this point they said the word justice more than the characters in Cry for Justice do?
I wonder if they say more than in the Daredevil movie.
Justice!
Did he say justice more than Apollo?
Yes.
Alright, so yeah, now we get to go... Remember the human ranch from the previous route?
And now that's the camp, even though it's clearly not outdoors, isn't it?
Yes, but now the social justice, it's once again the human ranch, just with a different name.
It feels slightly insulting that they even bothered to give Galdo a stat marking, considering how he's borderline useless and... What?
Basically, this is what happened while you were
Never
gone.
mind, I
Bomb
saw...
exploded. Oh yeah, and also Marissa's still alive, so we know he's still alive. And Lola showed up, and she's joining us. And Teo called the fact that Lola is giving information to the bad guys for money.
But let's not forget that
I was
Sherman...
waiting for the time, but Teo got ahead of me. That's why I don't like this route.
I can't. I'm sorry,
surprise me.
Pedro. I can't.
No,
This game
no, by all
is so
means, by all means.
predictable.
Okay.
No, Jova. Sorry. Teo. I don't blame you.
You know what, to be fair, maybe if the execution warrants it, it could actually be an interesting twist.
No, it's
Honestly,
not.
considering like we've seen
stupid.
so much of Lola's character by this point, this shouldn't surprise anyone.
Well, let me elaborate then. Let me elaborate. The reason I don't like it is because, yes, I guess technically you can argue that it's not that surprising that Lola would do something like that. The problem is that up until this point, her greed has been played for laughs, and it's just a cute trait that she has that she never. But up until this point, she's never really done anything bad per se, aside from being, I guess, greedy. But now,
oh, by the way, Pedro, you got an achievement. Lowest challenge cleared, being the bat.
Anyway,
maybe we should talk. Okay. Maybe I guess we should maybe talk more about that when we get to that point. Oh, battle's already over.
Well, the main reason is because there's technically. Okay, let's.
Wait, wait.
And now that I'm healed, return. Yeah, that thing is incredibly easy to abuse, as you can see.
Although, don't some of the mooks respawn?
Even if they do, I can just move away.
So now what?
So, cutscene.
You know, wouldn't it make more sense to call these...
Oh
my god!
Oh, Hanagata, you're still here. I was once president of the magnificent
Wow, is this always...
What went wrong?
Wait, hold on. Is this how he always sounded? I thought he sounded more serious in the original route.
That's a reference to Devil May Cry 2.
What?
The line, I was going to become king of this world.
Oh, hi, Pika.
Why the MC2 of all games?
Cheesy voice acting.
They're whipping. They're whipping them.
Well, at least they were polite enough to make them retain their uniforms.
Oh, I get it. They're making the president more comedic.
That tale, or we couldn't afford to make a naked sprite of them.
Probably the second.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's going on?
President Hanagata.
Again, did Hanagata sound like this in the original route? I could have sworn
he did.
Remember.
I could have sworn his voice.
I don't blame. He only like 2 lines in the goddess route, so I don't blame you for.
Not only that, I could have sworn his voice was a lot more deeper, more impeding, more.
Well, remember, Joe, but when the voice actors returned for this PS4 version, it was like a year later, so and it was a different voice director. So
again, Pedro, I'm guessing that they made him sound like that to show, oh, look at him now that he's no longer president.
These are the same voice actors, and it's for the most part it's basically the same script as well.
I'm not gonna blame the voice acting. I'm assuming that was intentional, the voice change.
Oh, I wonder what would have broke first.
It boils down to the original PS3 version was localized by NIS America, whereas this version was localized by Idea Factory International. So they actually have a different voice director.
Again, Pedro, I'm just chalking it up to the story wants him to seem weaker.
Whatever. Moving on.
I mean, there's really no other reason. Like,
Society is the only profitable move here.
I mean,
really? Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my god, is this guy actually gonna do something?
His voice is so goofy.
He's beyond redemption.
Yeah,
he can just die right here.
Yep, his voice is definitely different from how he was in the Goddess show. And to be fair, I'm saying that it's probably a story reason. Voice actor's probably the same. Unless...
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, his is.
So, Paiga, what are you going
to do? Wait, so this president's gonna have Paiga fight us, is he?
Can Vivian actually have a positive suggestion for once?
No, but remember, Teo, her joke is that she's always the one making sarcastic jokes at the expense of Paiga.
But I want to like her.
So let me get this straight.
Teo, stop thinking with your dick.
So let me get this straight. We're rescuing these two, and their first instinct is to attack us.
I know this is literally the only thing that the game has to distract us from the problems
too, but... let me get this straight. They could not be bothered to do anything with, the president, the guy who's established as the big bad leader in the first place, that they couldn't even make a fair ice storm for him. Instead, Paiga fights us for him. That
I
means
expected nothing, and yet I'm still disappointed.
So Paiga, the established coward, has more of a backbone than the original Big Bad.
Does the president even have a fairy? I forgot.
No. The president is not even a fencer.
Although, to be fair, not being a fencer doesn't hold you back since we've seen plenty of people fight us without being fencers.
Yeah, like the bodyguard of Mariana, which doesn't even have a proper field armor.
Was it Zenke's name?
But Theo, weren't you so sad by his tragic death? Come on.
I have to use my special move now.
Yeah, I'm not
Thanks for letting us know that, Paiga.
Magical...
Oh,
Magical Axe.
Edgy music now. Oh, adorable.
Setsuko. I'm sorry.
Oh, that was legit sad.
Alright, let's see. Oh.
Wasn't this supposed to be serious?
Yeah.
Jova. This game...
No, hold on, let me listen. The president, he's barely had any lines, even less than Soji. Wait, what? So, you know, look, I get it.
Do not pursue Lubu.
You know what? Look, I get it, guys. The original president of Shinra in Final Fantasy VII, he was, you know, we were supposed to believe he was the big bad, but he wasn't. He got axed by Sephiroth. But, oh my god, it's like you're trying to replicate that, only worse.
I agree, Lola.
Oh, I guess the president at least lives here?
There you go. There's still, like, as Fang just said, there are still people to free, so let's keep exploring then.
Well, gee, let's hope that those other people don't attack us too.
See ya.
See ya, everybody.